Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Fantasy Football Fallout. This is all about defense and special teams, waiver wire acquisitions going into Week 13. If you're just interested in the waiver wire acquisitions by themselves, check the timestamp below. It will take you right there. But if you're interested in the analysis, here's what we do. We quickly look at who was projected to score well in Week 12, who actually scored well in Week 12. How does that relate to fantasy football both now, this week in terms of stream plays, and moving forward into the rest of the season and your playoff run in terms of waiver acquisitions? I also give my my awards this week for defense and special team. We have the Kicked in the Nuts award. Somebody kicked me right in the nuts. If somebody kicked you in the nuts in fantasy football, or the proverbial nuts out there, you might not have nuts. If somebody got you, please comment below. I'd love to hear about it. We can commiserate together. And then also the I'm Watching You award. Just somebody taking notice, somebody I want to talk about a little bit, and make a case for if you need to look into some of these stream plays moving forward. Before we get rolling, please everybody like and subscribe if you can do that for us. Help us grow. We appreciate it. We put a lot of work into these videos. Hopefully we grow and we can put more work into the videos. So it'd be awesome. But let's go ahead and move forward with the top 10 projected scoring defenses coming into Week 12 according to ESPN in order: the Buffalo Bills, New Orleans Saints, Chicago Bears, Pittsburgh Steelers, Cleveland Browns, Atlanta Falcons, Jacksonville Jaguars, Oakland Raiders, Indianapolis Colts, and Washington Redskins. Now, who actually scored well? The ones in white were the ones that ESPN got correct within the top 10. Only three of 10 so far. Washington Redskins, Washington Redskins, go figure. Seattle Seahawks, Tampa Bay Bucks, New York Jets, Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia Eagles, Pittsburgh Steelers, San Francisco 49ers, Cleveland Browns, Detroit Lions. Now, I want to be clear about this. If there's ever a projection that does not have the New England Patriots or the San Francisco 49ers in the top 10, ignore them, put them in there. Now, I know the Patriots didn't make this list in the top 10. I don't care. You got to put them up there every week. They generate turnovers and they get sacks, okay? The Pittsburgh Steelers generate turnovers and get sacks. I don't know why they wouldn't be on any list. You always start those teams if you are. Now, you might be able to find better, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to start anybody. Like, San Francisco's giving up less than, I think they're like around 142 passing yards per game they're giving up. They're going to be good week to week. Now, I know their schedule gets brutal towards the end of the year. Maybe I don't start them against the Ravens in Week 13, but I'm just making a point here. But there's not really a lot of surprises on here, other than the Jets continue to play well. I got some good intel from some of the people that regularly watch these programs. I appreciate it, but the Jets, I have a young rookie cornerback that's been playing very well. I think a 6th-round pick. He's getting in there. He's doing well. The coverage for New York is getting better, similar to how I've been talking about the Oakland Raiders coverage getting better, and they're very good. They've just been very good all season long against the run. I don't necessarily love the rest of their schedule, so check back. But a great thing about a Greg Williams defense is they always rush the passer and they always generate turnovers. So the New York Jets, they've been on a little bit of a tear lately, so that's pretty cool to see. The Tampa Bay Bucks, they're going to be up and down. They give up a lot of points, but they're good against the run and they generate turnovers. So it's not always about the points. Mostly, in my opinion, it's about the turnovers and the sacks. And these teams are just going to have matchup based performance. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But let's get into the next bit here. It's the Kicked in the Nuts award. A team really, really, really got me this week. It's the Oakland Raiders. My goodness, we were talking about the Jets before, and they've been on a tear. Well, they tore through the Oakland Raiders in a slop-filled game, 34 points. This game was over early. The Raiders, man, they just had no answer for Darnold. Now, I did a deep dive into this video. We knew how the New York Jets were going to attack the Raiders. The Raiders knew how they were going to attack or be attacked. And I just felt like the New York Jets, with as good as they've been playing, and they have improved quite a bit since Sam Darnold came back, I felt like this had the opportunity to be a trap game. Now, I didn't see this butt kicking coming. I'll be honest. I just did not see this one coming. But, man, I don't think the Raiders saw it either. They're going to have to lick their wounds because they have a tough matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs coming up this week. Let's see. Do I have an I'm Watching You? I do have an I'm Watching You defense. It is the Philadelphia Eagles. They got Mills back at cornerback. They've been playing very well as of late, similar to what we were talking about with the New York Jets. And they're also very good against the run, and can also sack and rush the quarterback. So I think that turnovers, they're going to be kind of up and down. but certainly a defense that you can watch moving forward, which brings me to my top 5 waiver wire acquisitions of the week. Number 1 on my list is still the Tennessee Titans, who play tough defense, and with Ryan Tannehill playing quarterback there, I just love that he can give this Tennessee Titans defense a little bit more rest. I think Tennessee's going to go on a run and make a real strong case in the AFC South to be the best team there. Houston, I know everybody's talking about Houston and Indianapolis. Well, Tennessee's now tied with Indy. They're going to have something to say about this AFC South. It's going to be very interesting down the stretch. The Carolina Panthers, I know they give up points, but they generate turnovers. Every week they're somewhere hovering, in that area. I think they're still a top 10 defense in spite of the points they give up. I like them moving forward. Indianapolis, their defense is getting better and better and better. They're not the sexiest team to watch, but they do generate points and they're consistent. The Eagles we talked about before. I like the Chargers coming off a bye week. I do think that the Chargers are going to be better in the last quarter of the season here than they were in the first part. Teams. This team I think is just going to be playing better, and it's always better to have that late season bye week too. Players are going to be a little bit more healthy. And then maybe you should put the New York Jets on your watch list as well. I don't love them, but I haven't run my Week 13 analytics yet, so I might throw the Jets on a weekly stream play, but maybe just not my full season waiver play just yet. So there you go. That takes me through the defense and special teams. I also do quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end. So if you want to check out some of those other episodes, same format, we can do those as well. Once again, please like and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate it. If someone got you in the nuts, please comment below. I'd love to hear about it. And we will catch you on another episode next week. Thank you for watching. And, depending on when you're picking this up, I hope you either have a great Thanksgiving or you had a great Thanksgiving. If you're traveling, please be safe. Enjoy the time. And we'll catch you on another episode soon. Thanks, everyone.